2 cups of hot chocolate. I stole the marshmallows from yours. We talked until the clouds grew lighter, like time was ours forevermore. Outside the world was slowly clearing. The sky turned soft with shades of gray. We walked away without noticing. Our umbrellas stayed behind that day. Funny how the smallest things can quietly become a memory. Not because they cost so much, but because they carried you and me. Our umbrellas stayed behind, leaning by that little shop. The rain moved on, the seasons changed, but somehow they forgot to stop. Maybe love is sometimes like the weather, here one moment, then it's gone. But every storm leaves something waiting long after we move on. Months went by like passing buses, different faces, different roads. I learned new songs, I met new people, found new dreams to call my own. One afternoon I passed that market. The owner smiled and waved hello. He pointed toward a dusty corner. 2 old umbrellas stood below. One was yellow, one was navy, still tied together with a ribbon string. Like they believed we'd soon return to finish one unfinished spring. I didn't cry, I didn't stay. Some memories don't ask to be carried, they simply light the way. Our umbrellas stayed behind, guarding yesterday with grace. The rain became another story, time rewrote the empty space. Though we never found forever, we found something just as true. Some hearts are meant to change us, not belong to us for life. So I left them where they were for another pair of hands someday. Maybe someone else would borrow hope on another rainy day. The sky opened into sunlight, the puddles turned to pieces of blue. I smiled because I finally understood. Not every goodbye is something to undo. Our umbrellas stayed behind, but I carried something more. The courage to keep walking past every closed door. If it rains again tomorrow, I'll welcome every drop I find. Because love was never lost, it simply changed its shape with time. Somewhere in that little market, 2 umbrellas still remain, not waiting for us to come back, just reminding the world that even rainy days can begin with love and end with peace. The record store was almost closing. Dust was dancing in the amber light. Rows of stories wrapped in paper sleeves, waiting for another night. I found the album we both loved, hidden near the back again. The cover wore 1,000 fingerprints. Feelings drifting with the breeze. Outside, strangers cross the sidewalks, carrying ordinary dreams. I close my eyes between the verses, let the harmonies unfold. Some memories don't ask permission, they simply find your soul. The final note began to fade, leaving echoes in the room. Not every silence feels lonely, some become a place to bloom. Time can soften every photograph, every letter tucked away, but music holds the smallest moments no calendar can take. The final spinning without you, turning circles made of yesterday. Every chorus lights another corner, where the shadows used to stay. I'm not chasing what is gone, I'm just listening until dawn. The record knows what I can't say, it keeps spinning anyway. Maybe love is like a record, tiny grooves beneath the light. Every scratch becomes a memory, every song becomes a guide. The needle lifts, the room grows quiet, I don't rush to play it twice. Some stories are complete the first time, and that's enough for one life. The final spinning without you, but my heart is learning something new. Every ending finds a rhythm, every goodbye finds its tune. I smile aside, ache comes to rest, turn it over with one breath. Tomorrow waits inside the music, not inside regret. The final spinning without you, and for the first time, so am I. The last note disappeared so softly, the room was still. The record stopped, but hope kept playing. I turned the corner after all these years. The maple trees were taller than before. That little greenhouse stood so quietly, with someone else's bicycle by the door. Fresh white curtains danced inside the windows. A wind chime sang a song I didn't know. The garden bloomed with colors we never planted, like time had found a kinder way to grow. I thought I'd feel the weight of yesterday, but something softer filled the air. Some places keep the shape of memories without asking us to stay there. The greenhouse on Alder Street still catches morning light. It doesn't know the promises we whispered every night. The porch still faces west, the birds still cross the sky. Some homes remember every laugh, even after every like two old photographs laid over the past. The mailbox wore a different family name. The fence had all been painted something new, but the old oak tree beside the driveway still reached its branches toward the blue. Maybe walls don't keep our stories, maybe hearts are where they live. Love was never lost completely, it became the strength we give. The greenhouse on Alder Street still glows beneath the sun. Its windows hold tomorrow. Now our chapter has been done. The seasons turn the pages, the years rewrote the view, but somewhere in that gentle place a piece of me still grew. I didn't knock, I didn't call your name. Some doors are meant for other lives, some fires become a warmer flame. I smiled instead, then turned around, not because I stopped remembering, but because I'd finally been found. The greenhouse on Alder Street will always mean the start, not of the ending that we feared, but of a braver heart. Every road keeps moving, every dream learns how to fly. I left with nothing in my hands but peace inside my life. The afternoon grew golden, the leaves began to sway. The little greenhouse stayed behind while I walked toward a brand new day. The air was warm but barely holding. Summer whispered its last goodbye. Golden fields stood still around us, watching swallows cross the sky. You were barefoot on the hillside, picking wildflowers one by one, laughing like the season thought it still had time before it was done. A quiet wind began to wander, carrying leaves we couldn't see. Something in the light was changing, even if you smiled at me. No one hears the season turning, no bell rings across the trees. Sometimes life becomes forever in a moment no one sees. 5 minutes before autumn, the whole world held its breath. The sky was painted amber, like it had nothing left to say. We didn't know tomorrow would carry us apart. We were still two dreamers standing in one heart. An old scarecrow watched the farmland, patient through another year. Rows of pumpkins lined the fences. Harvest time was drawing in the pocket of my jeans. You said, plant this somewhere someday, even if I'm not around. I didn't know those simple words would become the deepest sound. The first leaf finally surrendered, spinning softly through the air. I reached to catch it with both hands, but it wasn't really there. 5 minutes before autumn, everything still felt complete. The hills were full of echoes, the earth was warm beneath our feet. If I'd known the changing season would rewrite every plan, I'd have stayed a little longer, holding your hand. Years rolled by like quiet rivers. Places changed and people too. One October afternoon, I planted that little acorn for you. Now every autumn brings me back to that forgotten hill. The tree grows taller every year, and somehow so do I. 5 minutes before autumn, we believed the world stood still, not because forever lasted, but because we loved until the seasons wrote a different ending, one neither heart could see. Some stories bloom in summer, then become the roots of every tree. The wind returned, the leaves let go, the tree kept growing long after we were gone. We bought a red balloon at the county fair. You tied the ribbon with your favorite care. You laughed and said, let's write one wish on a tiny note no one would ever miss. You folded every hopeful word, like sending dreams to waiting birds. We let her rise into the open blue, not knowing where forever flew. Higher than the maple trees, past the clouds and summer breeze, somewhere far beyond our eyes, they carried pieces of our lives. The balloon that never landed still floats inside my mind, drifting through forgotten skies, leaving yesterday behind. Maybe someone read our story, maybe no one ever will, but every dream we dared to send is sailing somewhere still. The seasons turned, the fair moved on, the painted tents were packed and gone. Years collected quietly like shells beside a changing sea. I found your handwriting one spring afternoon. wishes had their own horizon. If love could drift without a chain, then every goodbye would become a doorway after rain. I'll never know where it arrived or whose hands held that thread, but maybe that's the beauty. Not every ending must be read. Fate balloon that never landed, taught my head to let me stay. Not everything we're holding on to needs another goodbye. Some memories become the wind, some promises become the sky, and somewhere beyond tomorrow, every morning at 8:15, the little bell would ring the same. Fresh bread warming up the sidewalk, every face looked new again. I came for cinnamon and coffee, or at least that's what I'd say, but my eyes would always wander to the window above the bakery. You watered tiny flower boxes, humming songs I couldn't hear. Golden light behind the curtains made the whole world disappear. You never knew my name, I never crossed the street. Some stories quietly begin without two people ever meeting. From the window above the bakery, you colored ordinary days, like sunlight finding dusty corners. You chased the gray away. Maybe love doesn't always arrive with fireworks in the sky. Sometimes it's just one smile from a window passing by. Autumn painted every sidewalk with amber, red, and gold. The baker learned my order before I even spoke. One October morning, the flower boxes disappeared. The curtains stayed wide open, but you were never there. I wondered if you'd found another town to call your own. Funny how a stranger can leave you feeling alone. The baker smiled and quietly said she finally chased her dream. Some people leave a place behind, but never leave a memory. From the window above the bakery, you taught my heart to see that beautiful moments don't belong. They simply set us free. Every sunrise carry hope, every season brought a change. Some people stay forever, others only light the way. Years rolled softly like the rivers. The old shop changed its name. Fresh paint covered weathered bricks, but the morning smelled the same. One spring I saw a postcard pinned beside the bread display, a photograph of a tiny bookstore signed from far away. It's simply red. Keep looking up. Life is kinder than it seems. No return address, no explanation. Somehow it was enough. From the window above the bakery, I finally understood. Not every heart is meant to stay. Some simply wish you good. Now whenever morning finds me, I smile before I leave, because someone once showed me how ordinary days can dream. The little bell still rings at 8. Fresh bread still fills the air. And every time I pass that window, I look up, not because I'm waiting, but because hope lives there. Morning open with a golden whisper, dewdrops resting on the berry vines. Old white fences caught the early sunshine, painting little diamonds in the light. A woven basket hanging from my shoulder, hands turning purple one by one. You smile beneath the straw hat, laughing. Don't rush, we've only just begun. Honeybees were humming softly, wild grass dancing in the breeze. It felt like time had taken Sunday just to breathe with you and me. No countdown clocks, no crowded places, only open skies above. Sometimes forever starts so quietly inside an ordinary kind of love. Blueberries on Sunday, sweet enough to slow the day. Tiny moments, simple stories, never asking us to stay. If tomorrow changes everything, I'll still carry what we made. A pocket full of summer skies, just one season, yet stay with us our whole life long. Blueberries on Sunday, still as gentle as the breeze. Every little ordinary moment became extraordinary memories. I don't need another ending, I don't need another sign, because somewhere in that summer field, a little piece of forever will always be mine. The basket's full, the sky turns blue, Sunday slowly waves goodbye. But every summer after this, we'll quietly remember you. The sidewalk cracked beneath our wheels while daisies reached beyond the fence. You drew a map with laughing eyes, like every turn just made more sense. The basket held a paper kite, a peach, a book, a worn-out scarf. We never raced to beat the clock, we only chased the fireflies. The afternoon was slow enough to hear the sparrows sing. Some days they come forever without promising a thing. One bicycle, two shadows rolling where the tall grass swayed. No finish line to find us, no reason to be afraid. The wind remembered every smile, the trees learned every tune. One bicycle, two shadows, carrying one endless June. We crossed a little wooden bridge, watching minnows flash below. You pointed at a painted barn, said, let's remember how this glows. A farmer waved from down the hill, his old dog ran beside the lane. The world felt small enough to hold inside a single summer day. We didn't need a photograph, the sky became our frame. Some memories grow brighter without a single name. One bicycle, two shadows, turning where the sunflower bends. The road kept drawing circles like it never wanted to end. The breeze collected every laugh, then carried it on through. One bicycle, two shadows, one sky forever blue. Years will gather quietly, changing every road we know. But somewhere in the golden fields, those younger hearts still coast. Maybe growing older means you don't lose yesterday. You simply learn that happiness can find another way. One bicycle, two shadows, now only one rides home. But every mile reminds me love is never truly gone. It's hidden in the clover, it's dancing through the weeds. where two shadows once were made. Found a handful of sunflower seeds hidden in the pocket of my old blue jeans. You slipped them there one afternoon, saying, "Watch what hope can do." We were sitting on a hillside road where the summer wind refused to slow. You drew tomorrow in the dirt, like every dream was bound to work. I kept those tiny seeds for years, through quiet winters, growing fears, never knowing all this time they were waiting just to find the light. Some things bloom when no one's looking, some hearts heal without a sound. Maybe love was never lost, maybe it was underground. I've got a pocket full of sunflowers, tiny pieces of golden hours. Even after all the storms, they remind me where I'm from. Every little seed still knows how to reach where kindness grows. If tomorrow calls my name, I'll plant another field again, with a pocket full of sunflowers. Spring arrived without permission, painting green across the hills. I found a quiet patch of earth where the morning stood still. One by one I pressed them gently into warm and waiting ground. I wasn't planting memories, I was planting something now. Children laughed along the pathway, chasing butterflies in flight. The sky looked wide enough to hold every wish we left behind. Not every promise has to stay exactly how we dreamed before. Sometimes hope changes its shape and opens up another door. I've got a pocket full of sunflowers, brighter than forgotten hours. Every blossom turns its face toward a little more grace. The past may rest beneath the soil, but love still grows beyond the toil. Every sunrise writes a song that teaches broken hearts to carry on. If you ever walk this hillside, you'll know the place without a map. Follow all the yellow colors stretching where the sky looks back. You won't find our names carved anywhere, no photograph upon a stone, only fields that keep on dancing to remind us we have grown. I've got a pocket full of sunflowers, no longer saving them for later. Every seed became a light, every dawn a brand new sky. I don't need to chase the past, some beautiful things are meant to last. In the hearts they help restore, not the hands that held them before. So I'll keep a few inside my pocket, just enough to start again wherever life may lead me next. I'll leave behind a little yellow for someone else to find. The wind carried the petals softly, the hillside turned to gold. I smiled, tucked one last seed away, and walked toward another season. Salt was sleeping on the harbor rails. Morning drifted in with quiet sails. Seagulls circled through a silver sky, like they knew the years had passed us by. Paint peeled softly from the lighthouse wall. Still it watched the changing tides through all. Names disappear from weathered stone, but some places never feel alone. The waves erase 1,000 footprints, every single afternoon. Still the sea keeps hidden stories only faithful hearts can prove. The lighthouse didn't forget, even when the shoreline changed. It kept a light above the water, calling every heart by name. Though the tide carried us away and every season turned anew, the lighthouse never stopped believing someone would come home to you. Someone would come home to you. An old glass bottle kissed the sand, holding letters no one planned. Children built their castles high while white clouds wandered through the sky. A weathered captain tipped his hat, smiled without explaining that some promises become the wind, yet still find where they should have been. Every wave became a whisper, every breeze became a guide. Hope was never lost forever, only drifting with the tide. The lighthouse didn't forget, its lantern never learned to fade. Through every storm and silent evening, it guarded every choice we made. Even if the years moved on, leaving empty docks behind, its steady light was always waiting, patient as the endless tide. Baby, love was never measured by how long two shadows stay. Maybe it becomes the compass, showing lost hearts where to sail. So I stopped chasing distant echoes, stopped asking waves to turn. Some lights are never meant to follow, they're meant to help you return. The lighthouse didn't forget, and somehow neither did the sea. The memory no longer held me, it simply set my spirit free. Every sunrise touched the horizon, painting gold across the blue. Not every light is there to find the past. Some lights exist to lead you somewhere new. The harbor woke, the ghost flew high. The lighthouse kept on shining, not for yesterday, but for every tomorrow, still waiting beyond the tide.